What is up, movie lovers? Back with another video. We got some movies to talk about, and let me just get the quick little reviews out the way, and then we'll get into the new packages. One thing I forgot to mention about Zombieland Double Tap is that this has the most badass opening credit sequence pretty much in all of movie history. When they're playing Master of Puppets by Metallica, shooting all the zombies in slow motion. That was awesome. I forgot to mention that in the previous video, but that was awesome. The opening credit sequence in the original Zombieland was pretty much just as good with For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. Like, I love the way that they play the Metallica with the slow motion kills. Dude, it looks so badass on Blu-ray. Awesome. Awesome. And another thing about the beginning of this movie that cracked me up is when they're running the Columbia little thing at the beginning with the chick holding up the flame, showing that it was made by Columbia Pictures. And then the zombies come out from the side of the screen and the front of the screen, and she takes her little flame torch thing and like cracks him in the head. Bam, bam. Then goes back to holding it up. Right there, that had me. I was like, that's good. And then followed by the Master of Puppets opening sequence. Dude, I was like, oh yeah, this movie's going to be good. Like I said, it wasn't quite as good as Zombieland 1, but I would give it at least one thumbs up. And speaking of zombie movies, I just got done watching World War Z, and this is good. This is a good movie. I mean, I don't know what the critics really said about it. I don't know if they liked it or if they didn't like it, but I liked it. I thought it was great. The only thing I was kind of questioning is, first of all, what was so important about that, bald Israeli chick that got bitten on the arm and then Brad Pitt cuts her arm off? Did he have a secret little thing for her? Why was she so special? I couldn't understand why he would bring her on the plane. First of all, I couldn't understand why the plane would even stop to pick them up when it was already full of people. But the plane stopped, picked them up, and he puts her on there with a bunch of uninfected people. Like, why would you take that risk, Brad Pitt? What are you thinking? Like I said, you got a thing for this chick? So that really didn't make sense why he would even put her on the plane to begin with and take that unnecessary risk. Sorry, you got to stay in Jerusalem or wherever, in Israel, and get eaten by the zombies. That's your only option. And then on top of that, they stick her on the little 3-man team to go over into the Wing B to go get the vials or whatever that they had stored over there in the WHO center or whatever that was. And that's where all the zombies had taken over. She gets to go over there and help protect Brad Pitt and be a part. You got one arm. You're like an 85-pound chick with one arm. What the hell are you going to do except make noise and get everybody killed? I thought the end was great. I loved the idea of that, of, the zombies only wanted a healthy host. So if you were terminally sick, they didn't see you. I thought that was a cool twist for a zombie movie. And another thing that I wish somebody would incorporate into a zombie movie. I mean, everybody's so worried about getting bitten and stuff, and they're wrapping like pillows around their arms and stuff, taping pillows under their arms so if they get bit, they can hold that up. Why doesn't someone come out there in like a full MotoGP motorcycle suit? Okay, I love watching MotoGP. Marc Marquez is my man. It's about the only sport that I do watch, that and sumo. But I used to ride motorcycles, and I've got a full head-to-toe leather suit. I mean, full-on leather suit. The pants zip into the jacket. Once you have that on, and you got your boots on, and your gloves on, and your helmet, dude, you're totally protected. When I was riding around, I used to laugh at the thought of somebody starting a fight with me, because I'm like, dude, you're not going to be able to even hurt me. And then within the leather suit, you've got these like steel plates going down the forearm into your elbow. So if you wreck, you're protected right there. Not to mention you got a helmet on. The whole thing is leather. Nobody can bite through that. I just think it would be badass if someone came out and they were like head to toe in like this badass like motorcycle leather suit, and then went and fought zombies like that. I think that'd be cool. So Hollywood, if you're watching this, if you're one of the 8 people that watch my videos, put that in the next zombie movie, please. Thank you. And then here's another quick little review. The movie Shooter with Mark Wahlberg. And I do think that I saw this when it very first came out. Because I was like, if there's an ending scene where he's up in the snow, as a sniper up in the snow, then I think I've seen this. However, I really didn't remember 95% of this movie. So I watched it again, and this is great. This is a good action movie. Mark Wahlberg does a hell of a job. It's got a good story. And man, you just hate Danny Glover's character. You just hate that guy. He's just such a bureaucratic asshole. Him and that senator guy who hires him, man, you just hate them so much. The way he just gets up out of that meeting, he's like, yeah, you ain't got nothing on me. He's like, I win, you lose, and just walks out knowing that he killed like 400 people in Africa and just gets away with it and nobody can do anything to him. Like, that just makes your blood boil because like you feel like that's how it really is. Like they just get away with that shit and nothing ever happens to them. And then the way they're celebrating in that little cabin at the end, the senator, he's like, so basically you just said, fuck you, and just got up and walked out. And they're all just laughing, drinking, having a great time. Little did they know, Mark Wahlberg was coming back for revenge, though, and then kills them all and blows up the cabin. So that was cool. Spoiler alert. But yeah, this is a good action movie right here. Highly recommend it. Okay, that's enough with the quick reviews. Let's get into the packages for today. I've only got 4 here. And this is what I've got coming on the way. Can you see all those? There's like 46 movies listed. So, my thing is, I'm only going to try and order 1 movie per day. 1 movie per day. That way, if I spend like $4 to $7, you know, say I spend $7 over 7 days, that's only 49 bucks. That's keeping me under my limit of $50 a week, $200 a month. So that's going to be my new thing. I'm just going to try and order only 1 movie per day. I'm just going to go through Vinted, check to see if there's any new releases or anything. 1 a day. And I tried to order Shanghai Nights and Shanghai Noon. It was a 2 movie set. It was on there for like $5 or something. And I went to order it, and then the chick that was selling it like canceled my order. Like, does she know me? Does she not like me? Does she not like my political takes? Why did she cancel my order? I couldn't figure it out. So anyways, that got canceled. So I went ahead and I ordered We're the Millers instead. I think that movie is funny. Jason Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston. Thought that was a pretty good comedy. I'm trying to beef up my comedy a little more because I forgot how much I love watching funny movies. I know it's 2026 and we don't get comedies anymore because they're too offensive to everybody and everything. But I love comedies. I love watching a movie and laughing. That's the best. But like I said before, everybody on that site so far has been really nice. You message them, they get right back to you. The one guy that sold me the Lethal Weapon set that hasn't arrived yet, he's like, dude, I don't know what's going on. He's like, I mailed this and I haven't got the shipping number yet. He's all worried and he keeps sending me messages, you know, trying to stay on top of it. And I'm like, dude, you're good, man. You're good, bro. Like, I am in no hurry to get that. I've got plenty of movies to watch. Don't even worry about it. I'm sure it's going to arrive. When it arrives, I'll let you know. Another chick took like a week to send me a Christmas movie. She's like, I am so sorry. I had a super busy week. I'm just now getting this out like a week later. I'm like, don't even worry. I'm like, Christmas is like 6 months away. We got plenty of time. She's like, you're so funny. So yeah, anyways, I do love that site. I love it. It's like an online flea market. And you don't have to get out and drive anywhere, waste gas, any of that stuff. You can just sit there and just scroll through the movies and see if they got anything new. And I've got a little list right here of stuff that I'm eyeballing. These are ones that I'm looking at, potential buys. None of these are like super duper important because if they were, I would have already bought them. But they're potentials. They are potentials. But let's stop beating around the bush. Let's get into these. Let's start with this pink one right here. I'm like, just looking at this makes me aware of breast cancer. Just right off the bat. I'm just like, those poor ladies. All right, what do we got? This was a real cheap one right here. Jarhead. Starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Peter Skarsgård, Chris Cooper, and Jamie Foxx. I don't think I've ever seen this. I think I skipped this when it came out. But whoever was selling this on Vinted had it for like $1.75 with free shipping. Something real cheap like that. So I was like, let's go ahead and get it. Plus it's unopened, brand new. Dude, this is mint condish right here. So for only a couple bucks, I figured it'd be worth it to pick it up. I love war movies. So awesome. I'm actually looking forward to watching that. Let's keep it going. We got the green one here. And I love this how it's just a smorgasbord of different shipping options here. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, this person sent me some stickers. I think that's, who's that, Frankenstein? I don't know, some green-faced guy. Looks like a Rolling Stones British sticker. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the hell that is. If somebody knows what the hell that is, let me know in the comments. It's crazy. Oh, we've got a crying Japanese child. Mommy, someone took my chopsticks. Oh, poor baby. Sum 41. Not my favorite band. But it's cool that they gave me this free sticker. I appreciate that. And then another one here. Another one of these little crazy things. I don't even know what that is. It's a pirate version though. And props to this person already. But they bagged this up and put it in a box. So I'm pretty confident that this did not get damaged in the mail. What do we got? Awesome. With a little thank you sticker. So I'm probably going to have to write this person an extra little message saying thank you. Thank you for all that you've done. But yeah, this is the movie Rob Roy. You're like, didn't you just buy that on DVD? I did. But I was like, you know what? If I'm going to watch it, let's go Blu-ray, baby. Let's go Blu-ray. And I think this thing was like really expensive on Amazon. I think, because that's the thing I do. Anytime I find a movie on Vinted, I go ahead and I look it up on Amazon to see what they're selling it for. And this was like, I think, like 28 or 30 bucks or something. So I was like, yeah, let's get it. And this looks like it's in good condition too. The case is real nice. Yeah, I have not seen this in a long time. So awesome. Rob Roy with Liam Neeson and Jessica Lange. Let's check the disc real quick, see what we got. Perfect. Perfect. I feel like when you're looking at the pictures to buy these movies, if the case is in really good condition, the disc is going to be in good condition. I just feel like that. Like if the case ain't messed up, then how's the disc going to get messed up? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's check the disc on this. Oh, actually, I don't need to because it's brand new. Forgot. All right, let's open up this next one. We got two left here. I love opening these. This is like a little dopamine hit every time. Oh, yes. I have been waiting for this one. I've been wanting to watch this movie again for quite a while. The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. I saw this when it was in the theaters, and I thought it was pretty good. I've been wanting to see it again. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What's going on with this slipcover? What is going on with this slipcover? Is this like a book or something? Okay, I was afraid to open that. I didn't know if I was going to just like rip the whole thing in half. Pretty awesome. Check that out. It's got a little Velcro thing on it. And that slipcover is in pretty good condition, to be honest. All right, let's check the disc. Like I said, let's see if my theory holds up that if the case is in good condition, the disc is going to be in good condition. This is the Blu-ray only, no DVD included with this one, but that's all right. Perfect. Dude. Heck yes. I'm probably going to be watching this today. Oh man. I feel like I'm just racking up the good movies here. Just racking them up. And this last one is from West Virginia. And it's got a little sticker on here that says, Happy Mail has arrived. Not a happy meal, happy mail. Let's open this up. What do we got? What do we got? Another little dopamine hit. All right. And this is just one I got to have in the collection. Terminator 2. I've got Terminator 1, Terminator Salvation already on Blu-ray. But you got to have T2. I remember when this came out at the theaters, I think I was in 8th grade. It was the summer before I went to 8th grade. And I think I saw this thing 8 times in the theater. either 6 or 8 times I saw it. I thought it was like the coolest movie ever at the time. So yeah, had to get it. Had to get it. Let's see what the disc looks like. Come on, baby. It's got a few minor little marks on there, and those might actually rub right out. Not really sure, but either way, I would say that that disc is in very good to excellent condition. The case looks good. Not going to have to replace that at all. Nice. Well, maybe. Maybe. We got a little something going on right there. Yeah, it's minor though. But I did order my stash of replacement Blu-ray cases. So I've got 50 regular cases coming that hold just one disc. And then I've got 25 coming that hold 2 discs. Spent a little bit of money, but I figure, you know, to up the collection and make it as close to mint condition as possible, I had to get them. But cool, yeah, so that's a nice little load right there. Rob Roy, Jarhead, The Revenant, and T2. Nice. But anyways, guys, I've actually got to work tomorrow, so there probably won't be a video. I got to work on Sunday, so there won't be a video. And there's no mail either, so nothing on Sunday. However, Monday, I should be getting a load in. Because like I said, I've got so many coming to me. I'm thinking that they're going to build up over the weekend, and I'm probably going to get a bunch on Monday. So we'll be back then on Monday. I'll do another video showing you guys what I got. But until then, I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next video, y'all, peace.